All right, everyone. It is Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. Welcome to another edition of Toast Tuesday. I am Mike.
I'm Cameron.
And yeah, we're ready to go here today for another Toast Tuesday.
Absolutely.
We're back in our old digs here in the tasting room. Just switch it up a little bit, switch it up. How was your week, Cameron?
I was pretty good.
Yeah?
I have a huge movie catalog that I've been slowly kind of chipping away at. So
Okay.
I give myself a movie a week.
A movie a week.
Movie a week.
All right. What'd you watch?
It was called The Memories of Murder.
The Memories of Murder.
It's pretty good.
Okay. Not heard of it?
It's a Korean film.
Okay. Is this on DVD that you're watching this, or
it was
Blu-ray,
so hard
or
to
what?
find. I had to find it on YouTube. I guess they took it off of every streaming thing, and YouTube is the only one that had it.
But you had it.
Yeah.
You were able to find it, and you were
good.
able to watch it. Okay.
Really
was it
good.
in Korean?
Yep.
Subtitled?
Subtitled.
Okay. You don't know Korean?
Not at all.
Okay. All right. Just checking. Double checking.
Absolutely. Of course.
All right. Good. Well, that's the thing. Our anti top 5 list stirred up a little controversy,
It was pretty hot here for a while.
Little people coming in with their own lists.
They were mad.
Especially yours, Cameron. I don't know.
People did not like my
People
top.
like Prince. Nope, Prince. We had some
No
Prince
Prince.
people come in and say, "Yeah, Cameron, I don't
How
know."
could you not like Prince? I know. I'm sorry.
I don't know what was happening here, but it was good. It was a good
Scary.
list. It was
Yeah,
good. Little
I loved
controversy.
it. That's
is
what I
good.
wanted. Yes.
Exactly. A little controversy. Nothing wrong with that. All right, Super Bowl coming up Sunday. You gonna watch?
Super Bowl Sunday? Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Who knows?
You're not sure?
No, the Bills aren't in it. So, my heart's not in it.
That's true. That is true. But who are you going to root for? Do you have a team?
Not the Chiefs.
Not the Chiefs. Anybody but the Chiefs. All right, that would be the Eagles then.
That would be Eagles.
The Philadelphia Eagles. That's definitely who I am rooting for. Yeah, not rooting for the Chiefs.
Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles fans for this weekend. I am. Do you have any? Do you watch the Super Bowl traditionally?
We used to. I don't think I've kind of grown out of it.
Cameron, not a sports guy.
Cameron's not a sport guy.
That's right. We've talked about this before. Any special food items that you used to have for Super Bowl?
Mini weenies.
Little cocktail weenies?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you won't have those.
No, I will not.
Just like you didn't have them for Christmas, like you thought you were going to, or New Year's Eve, or whenever that was.
Stunk,
Christmas.
Yeah. It really stunk.
Yeah. Well, I usually make chili.
Ooh.
There's usually a chili involved on Super Bowl Sunday. No bean chili though.
Okay, good.
Not a bean person, so it's like what, the Cincinnati Skyline chili. Have you ever had that?
Not at all.
Cheddar cheese, no bean chili.
No bean chili.
They actually serve it over spaghetti, which it's incredible.
Yeah,
if you've never had Skyline
good.
chili, I don't do the spaghetti thing, but yeah, we make it in that kind of a style. So we'll definitely be doing some chili. If you're gonna watch. I do have bad news for you.
Why?
If you were going to watch, like the halftime show is usually a big deal.
Okay.
They usually got a fantastic musical guest. Usually it's somebody who has been successful over the last 20 years or so that everybody knows that you can watch and be like, oh, that was awesome.
I like
to see
that
them.
guy. Yeah.
This year's Super Bowl halftime show, do you know?
No.
Kendrick Lamar.
That's an interesting choice.
Kendrick Lamar, I know. I agree.
It's a very.
We both. I know he was on your anti-top 5 list last week.
Okay.
And I kind of seconded that opinion. But not a big Kendrick Lamar guy, but yeah, he's the official halftime show star, I guess, if you will.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar.
I guess that's okay. I mean.
Well, not according to your anti-top 5 list. No, it's not okay.
That's why I might not watch the Super Bowl now.
Well.
I might turn it off.
I know, so I thought I would break that to you.
It's so weird.
Kendrick Lamar. So we'll see. We'll see if I know any of those songs.
Probably not.
I guess he's been on before, is what I've had. Not as a headliner.
Oh, okay.
But he's made an appearance with somebody else that was Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, so it's not his first time. Not his first time doing the Super Bowl halftime show. What's happening at Toast Winery, Cameron?
The Valentine's special has been a huge hit.
The Valentine's pairing. It was a big hit this weekend, right?
Hit.
A lot of people came in for it. We did a lot of those.
A ton of those.
That continues to go on every weekend through the month of February, Friday through Sunday. So if you missed it this past weekend, come in and you got another shot at it this weekend to do. It's fun, right?
It is a lot of
fun. People enjoy it. Again, it's great. We very specifically paired every treat with one of our wines that we really thought went well with it. So it's a pretty cool pairing. So that's going on. Hey, remember we did Paint and Sip not too long ago?
That was cute.
Yeah. Paint and Sip. There were a lot of people here. I think we had like
Quite a
19 or
bit.
20 people that signed up for that.
Good turnout.
People had a lot of fun with it. A lot of people were like, "Oh, I wish I could have made it, but I couldn't." So we're doing something similar now coming up February 23rd, which is a Sunday. Sunday, February 23rd, we're doing a candle making class.
That's cool.
So make your own candle. So you're going to get all the supplies that you need to make your own candle. Of course, all the instruction on how to put it together. Comes with a glass of your choice of toast wine.
Beautiful.
And it's during the day on a Sunday afternoon from 1 to 3 o'clock.
That is awesome.
So that sounds cool, right?
I like
so
that.
Another chance to do something, it's not paint and sip, but it's make your own candle. You have to take home the candle that you've made. I think it sounds pretty cool.
I like that.
Sunday, February 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m.
1 to 3, mark the date.
Football season's over. I mean, there's nothing going on a Sunday afternoon from 1 to 3 p.m. So come on out and see us. You got to buy tickets in advance. You got to buy tickets in advance, so you can do that. You can reach the way to buy those tickets one of two ways. You can go to our website, www.toastwineryflx.com, and under the events tab there, you'll find a link to the candle making session. Or you can go to our Facebook event.
Nice.
And there'll be a link there that will take you right to the website where you can get it. $40. That's it. $40 for a glass of wine, a candle that you can take home, and the experience of actually making the candle. So I think it should be pretty cool. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Again, Sunday, February 23rd, 1 to 3 p.m. So get your tickets now.
Beautiful.
So that's what's happening at Toast Winery.
I like it. Lots.
We also bottled our 2023 Cabernet Franc. I know I've been talking about that forever. Some of the toast heads have been coming in for like 2 months. Like, when's that going to be out? It's bottled now. It's finally bottled. So we've got that into bottle. I think it's wonderful. I think it's really going to be good. It's aged for a year in French oak.
Nice.
So it was in the barrels for a year. Before we pulled it out. And if you watched our barrel episode, this might make some sense, but it's a mix of barrel ages, if you will. So 1/3 of the barrels were just once filled before the Cabernet Franc went in it. 1/3 were twice filled, and 1/3 were neutral. So again, it's a way to balance out that oak so that you're not overpowering the wine. Getting some nice oak integration. I think the oak on this is like wonderful. I really do. I mean, I'm a little biased and I'm a little bragging a little bit, but I think this is going to be a nice wine. I think people are really going to like it.
Good.
Probably going to be on the shelf soon. I know we've talked about bottle shock before, right? And so, we like to wait like a month or so before we put it out. But, we might put this one out a little early.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
It's only going to get better. From that standpoint. So, Cabernet Franc is bottled. Again, I'm really, really excited about it. And I think people are going to love it too. So
good, something good to look forward to.
Topical topics on a Tuesday. So it was Groundhog Day this past weekend, February 2nd. Groundhog Day. Every year. Have you ever seen the movie Groundhog Day?
I like that movie.
Bill Murray.
I think that was in my top 5.
I think it was right. I was thinking that when I said I think for some reason I thought that was one of your top 5 movies. So Groundhog's Day over the weekend. Punxsutawney Phil, the famous groundhog in Pennsylvania.
Actual name.
He did see his shadow.
Oh, perfect.
So that means, I don't know if it's perfect, but that means. In theory, he's seen a shadow, so he's going to go back into his hole because we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. So that's what that means. So Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, claiming 6 more weeks of winter. It was his 130th year making predictions.
Oh, he's old.
He is very old. He's very old. 130th prediction.
Nice.
Did you know, though, he is not the only weather predicting groundhog.
Well, who's the other one?
There are actually many other groundhogs around the U.S. and Canada that do the same thing.
Seriously.
I don't know none as famous as Punxsutawney Phil, But there are a lot more weather predicting groundhogs. Staten Island Chuck.
Huh, okay.
You ever heard of Staten Island Chuck?
Never.
There's a thing in Staten Island, New York.
That's a cute name.
And if you didn't like what Punxsutawney Phil saw, which he saw a shadow, Staten Island Chuck did not see his shadow. So Staten Island Chuck is predicting an early spring.
Nice.
So there's Jimmy the Groundhog in
Jimmy
Wisconsin.
the Groundhog, okay.
Jimmy the Groundhog in Wisconsin. He also did not see his shadow. So right now it's 2-1.
Yeah, it's not looking so good.
Jimmy the Groundhog did not see his shadow, predicting an early spring. Punxsutawney Phil, he's not even the only Phil. There's another Phil. No, there's another Phil out there. There's Potomac Phil in Washington, D.C. He's actually not a real groundhog. He's actually, well, he was at one time. He was at one time. He's taxidermed now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a stuffed groundhog. But he predicts the weather as well.
That's good. That's good.
He did see his shadow.
Okay. So all right. So we're kind of looking.
He's predicting 6 more weeks of winter. He also, I guess, predicts the political climate. I don't know what that means.
That's interesting.
I didn't see anything about what he was predicting there, nor do I want to. But yeah, so listen, there are 48 other weather predicting groundhogs between the U.S. and Canada. 48.
People are.
So that's just a few of them. They were split 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Now here's an interesting fact. So Punxsutawney Phil, his accuracy rate.
I was going to ask. I have to know.
His accuracy rate, not good.
Oh no.
39%.
He's not doing great.
So for his 130th prediction, he's only accurate 39% of the time.
That's really sad.
That's bad.
That's really sad.
So people are starting to, people are starting to root for Staten Island Chuck.
Staten Island Chuck is going to be the new one.
Staten Island Chuck, 85% right.
I can't believe this.
85%. He's got an 85% accurate. So listen, maybe when
he's got to retire. He's 130. Like he's ready to.
I don't know.
Throw in the towel.
There's a whole lore behind how he's lived that long, the elixirs and everything else.
He's crazy.
It's crazy, the whole thing.
He's got to retire, poor guy.
Yeah. So that's the topical topic of the day. More than you ever wanted to know about
awesome.
Groundhog Day.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Staten Island Chuck might be my new go-to.
I trust him a little more now.
85% accuracy rate.
Numbers don't lie.
Actually, kind of hoping that he's right. I'm kind of ready for spring, but anyway, that's it. So, what are we drinking today, Cameron?
A nice brand new vintage of our 23 Riesling.
Brand new vintage 2023 Riesling. It's our blue bottle Riesling.
Blue bottle,
right?
Blue bottle.
We had a whole show on the blue bottle Riesling, about why it's in a blue bottle, and so we won't get into that, but go back and watch.
Yeah.
And you probably go back and watch last week's if you didn't see that, so you can see the anti-top 5 list of our top least favorite artists and musicians, right? Stirred a little controversy.
A lot.
And you can go back and watch the Riesling episode where we talk about why this is in a blue bottle. So again, new vintage, I think it's wonderful.
It's so gorgeous.
It's got a lot of good feedback from people. First of all, just the color.
Yeah.
It's almost like diamond white. People look at those. It's the first thing they say is, "Oh, that color is gorgeous." Yeah. Diamond white is how I would describe it.
Diamond white. It's a pretty color too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a beautiful color. So again, it's our sweeter style Riesling. So it's super smooth, right? Super smooth. It's not overly sweet.
Nope, I don't really get a lot of sugar.
It's got like a really nice sweetness to it. Takes all of the bite of the acidity that can be in that Riesling totally out.
You don't get any of that.
Beautiful fruit though. I get some lemon on this. Definitely get some pear and green apple. It's a really nice. This is a wonderful food wine. I always tell people a sweeter style Riesling like this, it just goes so well with food.
I would agree. Compliments a lot.
So this is going to be a big hit. That's really clean, really fruity. People have really been. It's only been out for a couple of weeks now, and I would say people are really really enjoying it. Right. So happy about that. Happy about the way that turned out. So good.
Love it.
All right. So that's our 2023 Riesling. Let's get to the top 5 list.
Top 5.
I think it's a good one. I think it's a good one today. We're going to do top 5 game shows.
Let's do it. I like it.
I don't know about you. I mean, I don't know. But when I grew up in what I think was like the game show heyday.
Prime time.
When I say grew up, I mean like as a kid, when I was watching There'd be game shows on all afternoon on TV. That's what you'd watch. So yeah, top 5 game shows. I thought this would be a good one. All right.
There are so many.
All right. I'll go first.
You go first.
I'll go first. My number 5, and it's gonna be interesting to see what you've got on your list. Probably gonna have some duplicates, I would think.
I would like that.
Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
My number 5.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. My number 5, and Pat Sajak. You know who Pat Sajak is, Man of White. Pat's retired.
Yep.
No longer the host. So I think it's Ryan Seacrest now.
Not the same.
I'm out on having an opinion yet. I haven't seen enough of Ryan Seacrest to know. Vanna's still on there.
Vanna, I mean, she holds
didn't want to call it quits. She's still going.
She's ready.
But I like Wheel of Fortune's fun.
Wheel of Fortune is a lot of fun. Yes, it is.
Fun to play at home with the contestants.
Nice. I love Wheel of Fortune.
We could all be on Wheel of Fortune, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's my number 5.
Number 5 is Minute to Win It.
Minute to Win It. So I heard of it.
Yes.
I'm just not thinking of what it is. Explain it to us. What is Minute to Win It?
Fieri?
Okay.
Yes. He gives you 60 seconds to do some like random task, like putting all the balls in like this little hole or something.
Okay.
You gotta like grab all the money before the timer runs out.
And you only get a minute to do it.
A minute to win it.
Okay. So you like that one?
Yeah.
Minute to Win It. Okay. All right. I've not seen it, but that's a good one. My number 4. This is an old one. This is a really old one.
Interesting.
This goes back to when I was a kid. It's called The Joker's Wild.
Okay.
Joker's Wild. They used to be like some big giant like pole lever. You'd pull it and it'd spin and it'd be like, it was almost like a slot machine.
Yeah.
And I just remember the bonus game. There was always the chance to get 3 jokers, and the host would always be like, Joker, 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 and they'd win like $1,000 or something. Like, it was a lot of money.
It's a lot of money back then. Yes, it is.
Joker's Wild. I used to like that. It was fun.
I've never heard that. I like that.
It was a fun game. It was a fun game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Number 4, Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck.
I like Press Your Luck.
I like the little guys that come up.
Yeah.
Just the no whammies thing.
Yeah. That's a good one. All right. Press Your Luck.
Oldie.
That's an oldie, right? Okay. I'm going to give you a little spin on that later. But okay. My number 3 is also an oldie. So this is kind of like those Joker's Wild, Press Your Luck. This was another one. Have you ever heard of Wink Martindale?
Nope.
His name was Wink Martindale.
It's a very unique name.
He used to host a game show called Tic-Tac-Doe. Tic-Tac-Doe. And it was like playing tic-tac-toe.
Yep.
And you had to answer questions. And if you got it right, you got your X or your circle, and you had to get tic-tac-toe to win. Tic-Tac-Doe.
I might know it.
It was called Wink Martindale.
I might have seen it.
I enjoyed that one. That was a good one.
Maybe.
Tic-Tac-Doe.
My number 3 is also Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune?
Yep.
Okay.
I really like that one.
You like that one? Yeah, that's a good one.
I like playing that one at home.
That's a good one. And you're with me, right? Ryan Seacrest, not quite the same.
No, it just doesn't feel the same.
I read something in the news where somebody like got engaged on the show. It's like, what are they doing?
Like, come
on.
I
don't even understand that.
Spin the wheel.
I would never do that.
Never
we
do
would
this
never have done something like that. So yeah, it's kind of jumped the shark, so to say.
Yeah.
You know that expression, jump the shark?
Yeah. That's the one.
You know where that comes from?
Oh, what's his name? He's the greaser guy.
Fonzie.
Yes.
Fonzie.
Yes.
Jump the shark. That was when the show was never the same again after he jumped the sharks on his water skis.
Never did it. See? Yeah, I kind of know
I like it. I like it. My number two, Family Feud.
Yeah.
Family Feud. I love Family Feud, and I'm just gonna say it. I like Steve Harvey Family Feud because there's been some different hosts over the years.
Yes.
Steve Harvey, he might be the greatest game show host of all time.
I would also
honestly, he is incredible.
He's hysterical.
I love Steve Harvey on Family Feud.
He fits right in.
He does. He's great. So that's my number 2.
Number 2. My number 2 is Ninja Warrior.
Ninja Warrior. Like that's the obstacle course kind of game they got to go through.
Kind of like Wipeout, but it's just a huge course, and it was always cool to see people do all these crazy tricks to try to get to the next thing. It's much more
probably hardcore being as a ninja themed thing, right?
Yeah.
Ninja Warrior. Okay.
It's really cool.
That's cool. All right, I like that. My number 1, Press Your Luck.
Look at that.
But there's a but.
Okay.
I'm going new modern day Press Your Luck.
Oh, I didn't know there was a newer.
There is a new version of Press Your Luck that started in 2019, hosted by Elizabeth Banks.
Okay.
One of my favorites. I'm a big fan of Elizabeth Banks. And the show, I just, first of all, they're winning like hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's like a big deal, and it's pretty stressful when they're in the bonus round and they're trying to go, and you don't want them to get whammies, and they got all this money on the line, and they could lose it all in one spin. And it's fantastic. So I love it. I like Pressure Luck too. I like the old school one, but I really like the new.
Yeah, a lot more stakes.
You should check it out. You should check out the new modern day Pressure Luck because it's high stakes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I like my number one.
What do you got? I want to hear it.
Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No Deal. Okay.
Always been my favorite.
Okay. Howie Mandel, right? Right. Well, does it still exist today?
It
with
does,
Howie or
but
somebody
I think
else?
it's somebody different.
I figured it might be. I figured it might be. Okay.
I like that.
All right. That's
kind
picking
of all the random
stressful
cases.
too when you see them, and then
and
they
the
turn down
banker up
the bank
there,
deal, and you're like, what are they doing?
Why would you turn that down?
Yeah. All right, good. Deal or No Deal. That's a good one too. All right.
Pressure Luck too.
Good list.
Thank you.
Good list. Good list.
That was fun.
That's a fun one, right?
I like
reminiscing
that.
about some game shows.
There's a ton of game shows out there.
You know, sometimes Jane and I will just get into a game show mode where we'll just turn on Game Show
Only
Network
thing you want to watch.
Just sit there and it's just on and you're just watching and whatever. Good one. All right, let's get to the toast.
Beautiful.
So here's what we're gonna do. I had a hard time picking the song. I'm starting to get to a point where I'm just trying too hard to get these things integrated into the show content. It's not always easy to do. So I said, okay, in the spirit of Valentine's, for the month of February, we're gonna have some nice toasts all month. You know, a little maybe love themed or whatever it might be, right? So I figured it's only appropriate. We'll do it the whole month. So we're going to start off with one from my generation, from a band called Modern English. You ever heard of Modern English?
I have.
You probably know the song then.
Probably.
Let's do it. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Cheers.
Cheers.